Welcome to episode 2 of Life Away from Home. Finding your community in a new country is an aspect international students search for to have something that reminds them of home, such as cultural food.
So I got like 6 pieces of puff
And how is it so far?
It's alright. It's quite chewy this one. It tastes nice and the water is really nice too. The last time I went was for my brother's birthday and it was a buffet. So yeah, it was really nice. It felt like home because there were like some meals that I haven't had in a while.
Research has found that international students are overall more positive about their mental health than UK students. But issues including sociability, student experiences, and support are some issues international students encounter. This is often the reason why international students are seen to stay within their community as they find comfort and relatability.
I think it's because I'm Indian. It was easier to make friends with the Indians more easily. I live in a student accommodation and we have a social room here. So we bonded over playing pool, playing cards, just like inviting each other over for food. And it's funny because Indians come together with food, like even back home. But here I understood how food actually brought people together.
In every corner of the world, international students are bridging cultures, sharing experiences, and most importantly, seeking connections. But that can be very hard when there's a lack of connections seen between local students and international students. But how hard is it for international students to accustom to new cultures? I went to a Chinese event for students that looks at the challenges they face in society and in universities.
To be honest, I feel like there is a lot of things outside in the world for us to explore, but I don't feel like I necessarily have any access to it if I'm just sitting in my room and interacting with my Chinese peers.
Vivian, a recent graduate, is on a mission to bridge the gap between local and international students. She's been attending and even hosting inclusion events at her former university because she's seen firsthand how many of her Chinese peers struggled with the confidence to connect with non-international students.
My mum put me into a extracurricular training course when I was 3. I didn't like English. I hated because I had to go to those courses where I don't feel the sense of success. My attitude towards English go from I hate it to yay.
Once she arrived in the UK, that is when she realised her English was good. But for her, it was still very important to understand why other Chinese students felt like their English was not good enough.
They do have social skills, but their social skills is not suitable for this society. It's I think there is a lack of information for them, and that's where their anxiety from. And that's how I felt when I first came here.
Vivian applied to start a social society for all students to join. However, the university denied her application after an appeal as they believed this would cause a divide.
We wrote a kind of argument, like an essay, which is supported by multiple literature, and said, hey, this is what's going on. And then they said, we don't want to divide students into small groups.
Actual experiences a similar culture shock when coming to the UK.
People saying, hi love, and somebody just called me Flower. Oh, it's okay, Flower. I'm like, you call me Flower? That is so cute. People seem to be so polite. That it's that whole sense of belonging somewhere that you feel when you play with them, and that's just nice. And it's sports. It's just communicating and playing together.
In episode 3, we will dive in the struggles international students face when looking for a postgraduate job.